Mick Mulvaney, former acting White House chief of staff and former White House budget director, with me right now. Mick, good morning to you. How do you see this all playing out?
About the way that it has. Good morning, Adrienne. It doesn't surprise me that the team in Mar-a-Lago was caught off balance. You sort of got the impression that they were not pretending, but they were trying to manage the situation 2 weeks ago when he said he was going to be arrested. Then he said he wasn't going to be arrested. Then he got indicted, and the reports are they were surprised. That does not surprise me. The legal team here is new. No one seems to know who the lawyers are anyway. There seems to be a lot of infighting amongst the lawyers down at Mar-a-Lago. So it doesn't surprise me that they were caught off balance. But it especially doesn't surprise me that he's going to be doing a national address tomorrow after the indictment. I've told everybody who would listen what Trump is going to try and do now after the original anger was over. The original reaction to the indictment was try to figure out a way to make it good for him, try to figure out a way to make this a positive thing, especially from a marketing standpoint. He's the greatest showman in the country right now, probably the world. He's trying to figure out a way to make this turn this to his advantage.
He could be the greatest showman in history, considering how many cameras are on him and how much attention we are all giving this particular case. I know it's historic. You served the president at the time of his administration. You would be advising him at this hour. Should you both be in a cabinet together? What would you say to him today, and would he listen?
Today I'd be telling him to do the same thing he can. Look, Mr. President, look, boss, you're in. They got you. They indicted you. It's done. We can't undo that. How do we turn it to our advantage? I don't think that's where he would ignore me. What he would have ignored me on was for the last 4 years when I asked him to simply be quiet and say, look, take a lower profile on this. There's no reason to stick your head above the parapet.
You told Donald Trump to take a lower profile?
A lot of folks did. It didn't work out very well.
I don't think so.
No. Look, I've told you, if he had kept his mouth shut, he'd probably be president. So, yeah, we tried that. But the president takes his own advice. He's his own senior advisor.
Is he listening to his wife?
Oh, I mean, he'll listen to folks. He won't agree with him. He listens to a bunch of different people. He likes to get input. But ultimately, the final decision is his. And you pretty much get a feeling he knows what he's going to do before that final decision is announced.
What does your gut tell you about what is in these sealed charges? What kind of evidence are we looking at besides these hush money payments?
Yeah, I have no idea, and I'm glad to see folks sort of taking it slow to see what the indictments actually say. We know we've had leaks out about them, that maybe these are charges related to misreporting of the hush money payments. Again, hush money payments by themselves are not illegal, but the misreporting of the business expenses tied to a campaign finance violation, which might make this a felony, that's a little attenuated. But again, we're guessing at this. We're also guessing at whether or not there's more than 30 charges. So I'm glad to see folks sort of taking a step back and saying, okay, let's wait to see what's actually in this before we start speculating.
Well, we know one thing that's in this, a whole lot of cash for the former president in campaign funding. He's raised $5 million in the 48 hours since it was announced that this indictment was going to go through. So we imagine those funds will continue keeping on stacking up. Mick Mulvaney, thank you so much.
Thanks, Adrienne.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.